Now then, welcome back to Utopia Cubed. And as you can see, I am at spawn. You saw this episode 1 of many people's episode 1s. They're getting around to bringing out those videos for you already. Well, this is something that I've been working on. It's at spawn, kind of getting things started at spawn. And Teddy's worked on something down there. He's got all of the basics for us to upgrade all our tools. So I've got an obsidian level pick now. Yeah, which is Damascus steel. And I made myself a shovel, which is now Damascus steel as well. Only accustomed though for that one. But that's another thing. That's pretty awesome. Teddy has done a little tutorial on how to get all of the Tinker's Construct stuff all working and the best way to get up the levels and things like that, which is awesome. We'll come back here in a moment because I've done a bit of planning, as you can see, and I just want to show you what other people are up to before I cut away and do a bit more messing about with it and talk about that a bit. Over here, Ego, my good birdie, Ego, has started the Bank of Ego, or the Bank of Utopia, whichever way around you want to call it, really. The Bank of Utopia, and he has quite a lot of farming going on over here at the minute. We're kind of considering this would be the marketplace. The marketplace. If you think that this area over here, this sort of between this section of the mountain and that section of the mountain, this adjoining bit would be some great wall with a gate in it. Then there's going to be this great big merchant's place. The merchants of the guild, the bank of the guild, exists in here with a big marketplace here for people to come in. Well, imaginary people, obviously, to come in and set up their stalls and the marketplace over here to sell their goods. And we're probably going to be doing our own little shops and things for selling stuff in here. And man, he has got his old vanilla farming tricks sorted out. Somewhere there'll be baby cows waiting to be slaughtered. Oh, and that's Kiki. How you doing? She's got a crown on. Well done. Kiki's been doing something over here as well. Let's go and we'll look at that in a minute. Over on this far side, we've got something else that I think it was Carbar built. I think it's Carbar. Yeah, I think it's the stables that Carbar's built. Let's have a quick break through the forest that has developed at spawn. And over another pink fence. I think someone knocked down a pink wall somewhere. Out this way, out this gate, which is another big gate that I've got planned. It's only a little tiny wall with a gate at the minute, but it's going to be a big gate, I should think. We've got... well, that looks like it's a sheep farm, a multicoloured sheep farm starting, and it's not very well protected from mob spawning, even though there's glowstone or something like in the floor all the way around there. It doesn't look so good, guys. It doesn't look so good. I think I'm just going to stay well away from that for now. It's just a little bit too hostile in the stables right now. So that's that side, and of course we've got Teddy has done his... all armor on parade in this little section down here. He's built a little place to store all the types of armors and weapons and stuff for the metallurgy, which he is a dab hand at. I think I said in episode 1 that he was going to be the expert, and he seems to be. Check out his tutorial. He's got a tutorial on it, like I said earlier, and also he's going to be doing lots of work with the Tinkers and stuff during the series, no doubt. Meanwhile, over here, I've been trying to work on something. I've just been planning it out a bit, really. Let's go up here. This is my little perch that I sort of put together from a bit of dirt, just to give me a place. Right, here we go. This is probably a good view. So, right, there was a little section there and a little platform here that I thought would make a good build. And so I've started just putting stone bricks in. There's a lot of different variety with chisel, for instance. There's a lot of variety of what I can do with stone bricks, and we've got andesite from Ganny's Surface, which can make polished andesite. We've got more stone bricks there. I'm just using basically stone bricks. Got loads of stone bricks. We've also got quite a large amount of limestone, and we've got some of that other stuff. I don't remember what it's called, I haven't got used to it yet. And the other stuff, the white one as well, from Vanilla 1.8, backported by Ganny's mods into the 1.710 modded environment. So we've got those to choose from. They're kind of very light though, and there's lots of stone around here, and everywhere we dig we seem to get stone, so I figured I would probably build mostly out of stone. And what I've done is I've got myself a tower there, equally set out from this sort of tower entrance there, which goes into something as yet undefined, and then equally spaced out this side another tower. And I've just been plotting it out. The block types will probably change, and I'll probably use carpenter's blocks and chiseled blocks and micro blocks and all of the building blocks that we have available in the pack to make it look really cool. But that's a time thing. That's a long-term plan for this build. Short term is just to get a sort of an outline, which is what I've done. And now I've got to start looking at what's next after that. I'm sure I just heard something. I'm guessing it came out of the portal. I had a big doom head just come out of there and explode on me the other day. Dang things. They love coming and getting you when you're least expecting it. They look like the creepers of the nether in the Lycanites mobs. So as you can see, things are developing nicely. We're starting to work out where things are going to go and where people want to put things. I think on the map over here we've got Van Hal is thinking about setting up around this sort of area and along this sort of area on the north shore, a harbour docks area of some kind that we'll all be able to do some little builds and add to as we go. And we've got a little build out here. I think that's Corge. I think he's building out there. And yeah, and I know from recent videos that Kiki has a big flower forest up here, a big flower garden biome up there that she's building her base in. Not sure where Lord Raccoon is at the minute, but that's where most people are. Me, Ego and Teddy look like we're pretty much based at spawn. The rest of them, they've gone off a little ways, but they keep coming back to spawn lots. So we'll see lots more of them in their episodes. But what I'm working out here is I've got myself a little, like, these are the block types that I kind of like the look of. Right, so we've got normal stone bricks from Minecraft, and those stone bricks can be turned into sunken stone panels and disordered stone bricks and small stone bricks and wide stone bricks and also stone panels. And then we've got the polished andesite and the normal andesite, and they all kind of fit in together with stone and cobblestone. So I've got a few textures there that are quite nice. There's 8 different textures there, which give us quite a rough variety. And of course we've also got carpenter's blocks, so I can give them different shapes for their textures and things like that as well. All I'm really trying to do is make it I guess what I'm trying to do is make it look like there are a load of rooms and places inside that section there without actually making the rooms. I'm going to make this wall look like it's an external wall with lots of rooms inside it. Lots of rooms inside that side, but no actual rooms. The rooms from the inside area. You see where I've got the sort of like a balcony area there, just sort of a balcony window, and then the entrance arch. Well, about where the balcony window is, that would mark the start of the second floor, so it'll be across there, and I've got to try and blend it in. And then as people need rooms for things around spawn, they can come and use the facilities and just hollow out a new area and make a room. That's my plan. I don't plan on hollowing it all out to make the rooms. I just plan on making it look like there's going to be rooms behind it. A sort of a facade at the front. And a lot of this around here is also going to have facades on it. Facades of varying shape and sizes. They sort of lend themselves to have cool looking shapes already. Like that already looks like it could be a big overhanging townhouse place, or in the castle, a big keep area above. And that area up there is nice and flat as well, and that could come out fairly good. There's lots of ideas for places, and I just want to get the facade of it done. And then anybody else can just come along and hollow it out a bit and build a room. Let's have a sleepy sleep. Just, oh, Kiki left the game. Oh, I didn't even see that. I should have said bye. Never mind. So, let me have a bit of a run around doing stuff. I want to get some wood chopped. I need a new axe. I want to get myself an axe head and things like that. And then I'm going to mess around with setting out carpenter's blocks and some stairs and some slopes and things like that, and just try and get it defined into a shape a little bit. I want to define the outside a little bit more before I define the inside. And Kiki's got a little project down under the floor here, which I'm sure you'll see in her episodes on her channel, Kiki's Wonderland. But there is a way up here to have a look. Oh, one of the cool things, look, snow, right? Every time it snows, the snow stacks. Automatically, snow stacks, making this more and more snow as stacked as we've been playing in this area. Every time it rains, this height level gets a bit of extra snow on it, and it forms little layers, which I think is really cool. I like that. But yeah, anyway, let me get on with doing a few bits and pieces of prep work, and I'll be back with you to do some more bits and pieces around the place. Alrighty, progress report, progress report. Time to report in. I'm doing some stairs. That's the first thing to report. I'm doing stairs. Putting some stairs... Oh, come on. Putting some stairs down on this a ways to get the place so it's easier to get up and down, because I'm sick of jumping up this cobble path that I put together. Oh, give me that. So, yeah, we've got staircases. We've got 2 staircases now. Yep, one this side, with a sort of like an area in between, which is something that I want to do a little developing with. But not this episode. This episode's probably nothing to do with this whatsoever. Just thought I'd show you. So let's take a step back. Let's do the stepping back thing. Look, I've been up and down here so much. I've got a staircase of dirt that's now growing grass all the way up. Well, nearly all the way up. If I take that off, it will be grass growing all the way up. Up here. There we go. And ta-da! Take that in. Look at that. I've only done the one side, as you can see. It's quite resource intensive because I decided to use andesite as my sort of highlighter block. The markings, the main outer block that you can see lots of is andesite, and you got to get that and craft it and turn it into smooth andesite. And now I've got smooth andesite around the edges. I like it because it stands just out away from the stone. And that's a smooth stone. Not smooth stone, but a stone bricks that has been smoothed down a little bit. Let's go and have a look. See what it looks like a bit closer up. I think I got... Yeah, I've got the one with the gun, which is... Kabar 66. Kabar 66 is his channel name. He's online with us at the minute. I think he's the one that's responsible for the big shed over there, the big stables. So what do you think? What do you think? I've been messing around with a few little block ideas here, but none of these work for stairs. These don't look right as stairs at all. No good whatsoever. And this is polished andesite, and that is carpenter's blocks with polished granite on it. I think it's granite. Yeah, polished granite on it. And then we've just got normal stone bricks which have made smooth using chisel in order to make it so that there's no joining lines, so that they do a multi-block texture. And also some glass panes that I've chiseled. Not bad. And behind this glass pane I've actually got a glowstone thing. There was some things that attacked us earlier when we was having a bit of a storm, and they drop glowstone as a thing that they drop. Yeah, as a thing they drop. That makes absolute sense. They drop glowstone as a thing that they drop. So I've got a little bit of glowstone. We've got the nether portal, so I can go and do some nether hunting for glowstone. But I was just checking this out, because I wanted light to come from behind the windows to make it look like they were actually open. But that actually looks pretty good from inside, doesn't it? Like there's something going on inside. Even though it's a solid wall behind, it actually looks quite good from inside. So let's put another one in. I kind of stopped because I ran out of glass. But I did the majority of this wall first. Just to get an idea if I want to duplicate it to there. And when I'm duplicating it, if I do any changes, then I'll have to change both at the same time. But that's kind of interesting. I kind of like it. It's going to have a little bit more above it as well. So this is like the underside of it, the lower levels. But it looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 floors. Almost looks like I've got 4 floors. I think it's more likely 1, 2, 3 floors. But that's cool. That's alright. It might be less, actually. That might just be a great big hall up there with a big window at the end of it. And those pillar tower things, I've got a little idea for those. I thought I would show you my idea. Let's put a few of these odd bits away, because I've been picking up some blocks off the floor. And I think, yeah, I can just use these, actually, can't I? With a carpenter's hammer, I can just use these. See if I can get it done. I'm going to have to go mining again. That's the main thing that I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to go mining again. And pop. Pop. Yes. Now, can I jump stack these? Yes, I can. Okay. Okay, that's about as high as I go. Fall damage? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Right, so I've decided that I was going to put in a kind of a half slab look going on in there. Probably with some more of that andesite to give it a highlight block inside it. There's also a bit of cobblestone that's going to be showing. So the other option, which I've got to test, is... let's try and do it around this side. Let's do it around here. The other option that I was going to test was doing... No, wrong way around. No, wrong way around. Doing... No, wrong way around. Stop it. That's nearly. Come on, you git. Let's turn that around a bit. Teddy's here. Hey. Yeah, we just yeah. It was going to be so that it turned around the corner, because you can turn these around, can't you? Like that. That'll be it. 3 that way. There we go. So that would then have a little indent going up through there like that, right? That's the other idea that I've got for it, to give it a little bit more detail than it's actually got. Boink, I want that. Resources are tight. I need it. I need it, I need it, need it. Yeah, we've been doing a bit of dying between us. Lots and lots of dying. Well, I've done 1 death, but yeah. They're falling over lots and respawning. It's not very well lit round some places, and we had a storm, and in the storm these zephyrs came, and they were sort of like spawning in the storm, and they were just floating down and coming and ripping us a new one. It was quite a terrible little storm that we had here. It's not too bad now, though. None of the Lycanites mobs really hurt you once you've got a decent armor on and stuff, but they do hurt you enough to sort of like shock you and put you off, and and they pop up in unexpected places. Vanilla mobs, you sort of get used to their spawning habits, but these Lycanites mobs, we've got to get used to how they spawn and where they spawn and how to prevent them spawning. A few of them, the lava lobber and the blaze-like thing, can't remember what it's called exactly, those I've restricted to only come from the nether. So open fires and lava don't automatically just cause them to spawn, which was the case in Lycanites normally. And I wanted people to be able to use lava and use fire in their builds, so I made it so they were limited to the nether only. What do you think? What do you think? Does it look like a big regal building? I'm going to make castle-like bits around the place as well, but I need like a royal building, a courtroom or something, a hall of justice, that kind of thing. I want it to light up slightly like that. Maybe any torches, but maybe loads of glowstone behind it. Light up so that it looks like the lights are on when it's nighttime, when it gets dark. So the lights all light up when it gets dark. That might be too much light. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. There's something else maybe I can do with it at some point. I don't know if that guys are gonna sleep. Let's see. Another thing I was thinking of doing, and let's get on with that. Another thing I was thinking of doing around here somewhere was making some statues. And I'm not 100% sure what I want to make the statues out of. That's the problemo. And I don't know if I can do it with those. Pretty sure I can do it with most things, but I don't know if I can do it with those. Let's take a couple of those as well. Let's see. I was thinking of doing something to enhance these areas a little bit. The idea was that it's going to be steps going up, but these steps don't really go anywhere or do anything. There's just 3 wide gaps, and then a 2 wide gap at the end, which I transferred some grass up with my A Silky Touch of Nem's pick. I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if I just showed you. Silk Touch, redstone to give me haste, moss to give me auto repair, and emerald to give me plus 50 durability. Yeah, all of that I earned, I think, and I've got 1 modifier remaining that I can put on it myself. So I don't know what that's going to be just yet. But let's see if we can do a little something in front of the windows, maybe. I don't know, maybe it would be better on the edges. I've got opportunity to change it round afterwards. What have we got? 4, 8. 8. That's not enough for everybody that I wanted to do. But we can do some more inside, I guess. Maybe I'll move these again later. But for now, let's just show it off and do some stuff with it. Like that. And then tap it with a statue's hammer. Yeah! Sculpt Nemsun. I think I can move things around a little bit. I can move these arms out a little bit. Maybe... Oh, that's my head. Okay, move the head a little bit. Maybe bring it down a touch like that, and sculpt. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's lots of fancy little building things in this mod pack. We've got carpenter's blocks, we've got chisel, we've got statues, we've got deco craft, we've got Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod. We've got so many really cool little things that we can put around our builds in this world. Let's test out a couple of bits of that. That's not bad as a statue looking, but it does sort of blend in a bit too much. I don't want things to blend in too much. I want to make it look a little bit better. Let's go... Right, who's on? Oh, Teddy's online. Let's do Teddy here. Oh yeah, in his barbarian skin. Sculpt. I don't know which colour, because the limestone, we've got a lot of limestone around, but I'm not 100% sure if that's going to look a little bit more like a statue coming out. I mean, with the limestone, I've also got like this option here. So let's say with the limestone, I can take this out. The statue still stays put. Put that underneath it, and then I could potentially put a name on it, inscribe a name on it. With, have I got any? No. No, I haven't, but I can quickly make one. Or a couple, should I say. Let's make a couple of signs. We'll put some signs on it. Now, I'm pretty sure I've got Bibliocraft signs. Bib. Lee. O. Craft. We got so yeah, I think there's Bibliocraft signs. I think maybe I need to do it without Bibliocraft. Maybe I've got my subsets on. No, I've spelt it wrong then. Okay, hang on. Let's get it through this way. Mod Bibliocraft. Where are we? Bibliocraft. I thought I spelt it right. Oh, well, maybe I didn't. And these old signs here. So we've got the birch thing, which is slabs and a piece of paper. I'm sure I'll be able to find a piece of paper somewhere. So, no, not like that. Let's make 6 slabs into a spruce label. And if I don't like the spruce label, then I can get some paper and do something there. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to put a name on it, aren't I? I'm going to have to put a name on it. So I'm going to need to get the paper and do the paper thing. Run around. There's a sugarcane farm at Egos. I could be using that really, but see if there's any just paper lying around. No. It needs to make another nether portal to get back to spawn faster. How far away is he gone? That just sounds silly. Why has he gone so far? I guess he just wants his own space already. Ah, there we go. Right, so now if I put these 3 together, I get a spruce fancy sign. And then we can put Teddy here on it. We can have the whole of the server team, the group of us, all put with their own statues around. I don't know if I want them outside here yet. I don't know if I want them outside here or whether I want to put them on display somewhere else. This is just a temporary, let's have a go, see what it looks like. In, shift click, there we go. So it's going to be Teddy here. And I should be able to change that text scale right up. And I've forgotten how to move them now. Was it just clicking on it like this? I could put a space in. There we go. I think those signs are actually a little bit too big, don't you? Probably didn't know that I made it and threw a bunch of ore in there. Huh? Someone made lots of Damascus. Yeah. Yeah, me. I only wanted a shovel head. I really only wanted a shovel head. I actually upgraded my pick as well. Did my upgrades. Yeah. So maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if the statues are going to be right out here. I don't really like the look of statues out here. I'm going to put statues somewhere. I'm going to put statues of everybody on the server somewhere. I might even do statues of people who leave very nice comments down below. Yes, I'll comment whore. Yes. Leave me comments and maybe I'll put your statues on there. Maybe... Oh, Lewis did it with Attack of the B Team when he had statues. Lewis put statues of people who sent in fan art. So... any fan art for the Utopia server, using a few of the players from the Utopia server as caricatures in that fan art, and I will find somewhere to put you in the history books, as it were, and put your statue down in your name somewhere on the server. Somewhere on the server, I'm not sure where yet. We might have a hall somewhere, like Teddy's got his hall of armor over there. Might have some sort of hall like that of viewers that committed fan art. Viewers that gave us fan art and stuff like that. We've also, I think I showed you this down here. This is something that Kiki is working on. I showed you earlier. This is going to be a a secret project, do I say? Well, if this is the halls of justice, then down beneath the halls of justice is the prisons and the dungeons. And that's what Kiki's doing. She's designing the prison dungeons. And maybe, just maybe, if we don't like your fan art, or your fan art's not really that good... No, honestly, I don't mean it like that. If you really make nasty fan art, all fan art's going to be great. Thank you very much for it. But if you make fan art that makes fun of us, then you go to the prison. That's for sure. You make fan art that makes fun of the team on Utopia here, then we're going to put your statue in the prison. How about that? Alright, guys. Well, I think I've rambled on enough. I've been playing quite a bit. I've done what I set out to do. I'm going to do a lot more now off camera. Probably duplicate it on the other side. I need to get a lot of mining done before I can do much more. And then we shall proceed with the series as normal in the very next episode. Thank you very, very much for watching. Shall I do this thing? Yes, I shall. Thank you very, very much for watching. It has been an enjoyable episode. I've got lots done, and I've enjoyed being a little bit creative today. So thank you, and see you next episode.